so now we're starting our activity, and I have Carson here. Carson, can you show me how to measure this table? Let me see. So what measurement are you using here? Is this the correct side of the ruler to use?
No, it's too small.
It's too small. So which side do we have to make sure we use?
This side.
Which is the?
Inches.
The inches side. That's right. Okay, so how are we going to measure?
From the very first line.
From the very first line. That's right. Oh, and what about if we want to be a little bit more precise and make sure we get the right measurement? What do we need to use?
Yeah.
Our handy dandy paper clip, our handy dandy marker. That's right. Okay? So now we have 2 feet, and then what? Good.
And that's a little too much. That's at 6 inches.
Oh.
And so we have to round it to 4 feet.
That's right. So we're going to say that this table is about 4 feet. That's right. Very good. I knew you could do it with a little extra help. Good for you. Okay, now who's going to be measuring the people?
I.
Okay.
So, do you want me to do it like this? Or
how tall we are, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now, why have you chose to use a measuring tape, Cameron?
Because it'll just help us rather than having to use the ruler.
That's right. It will be easier, right? I think that's a great choice. Good job.
Okay. Okay, so I can measure now?
Yes.
Okay. So you are about 4 feet.
About 4 feet tall. Very good. I like the way that you measured. And I like the way that Carson held the little measurer and then you just pulled it right down and you could read it. Good job. All right. So now, we've been learning all about measuring this week, and I think it's very exciting. So now let's review. How many inches are in 1 foot? Yes, Carson.
12.
There are 12 inches in 1 foot. That's correct.
I wrote it down, so I just know.
We also learned that sometimes objects are too big to be measured in inches, so feet is a better choice. We also learned that a ruler has 12 inches, which equals what?
1 foot.
1 foot. Very good. You all have it. The power hats are glowing like crazy. All right. Now that you know that smaller objects can be measured with inches and larger objects can be measured with feet, we have learned some really important information today. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, if we want to measure this crayon or this marker, should we measure it in feet?
No, ma'am. I don't. Well, they're not quite. I don't think they would be 12 inches.
I don't think so either. Let's just double check.
Nope, not 1 foot.
So
it's about 5 inches.
Okay, so what would we measure these in?
Inches.
Inches, that's right. Can't trick you. You guys have got it. All right, so now we need to look at some real-world examples. It's important to learn different types of measurements so you understand how to measure how long something is, how wide or tall something is. In the United States, most large objects such as buildings, windows, wood to build something, and fences are measured in feet. These are just a few examples. Feet is one of the most important measurements used, so it's really important to know how to use it. So now that we've learned how to measure feet and inches, tomorrow we will learn how to use the yardstick. Cameron, you were asking about other measurements. Tomorrow will be the yardstick.
And, okay, so since we have 12 inches in a foot, how many feet are in a yard?
I don't know. What do you think? There are. That will be tomorrow's lesson.
Okay.
That's right. Tomorrow's lesson will be about yards. And also tomorrow, we're also going to be deciding how to choose the appropriate measurement when you have an object. If you should go with inches, feet, or possibly yards.
So like if we were measuring that wall, we would go with yards, right?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to talk about that tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank my friends Cameron and Carson for helping me today.